Hello friends, welcome to my channel Cloud Computing Trends. So guys, today I'll be discussing on the cloud computing trends, but before that I wanted to discuss the one most important question which can come in your mind, that is why should you learn cloud computing? Why someone should learn cloud computing? What is the reason to learn the cloud computing? So very first reason I would say is, I just noted down the 5 reasons which can help you to understand why you should learn or anyone should learn the cloud computing. The very first reason is, the business of cloud. So every company, every vendor is going toward the cloud, right? They are adopting the new technology, which is a cloud coming into the market. Every customer is asking for that cloud, and you don't have to say no for any customer that you don't have a cloud. So you are not new in the market, right? Or you are not up to the mark. So that could be the reason you get rejection from the customer, right? Or over the time you wanted to keep a long relationship with your customer, you should have a cloud solution. So yeah, the very first point which I noted down is the cloud business is growing a lot, and Amazon, Google, Azure, everybody is booming and just broadcasting the messages that we are best cloud computing vendors, right? So that is one reason that everybody wanted to jump on the cloud computing and wanted to get a business out of it, and want to impress their customer that we are best, we are at the latest technology, so buy our product. Okay, we have support for this and that services, and every vendor is coming with the various cloud services and the cloud security features and all that stuff, right? And yeah, definitely the customer want new things in their in their data center, right? So, and one of the reason again you should learn the cloud computing is that it's a time for getting knowledge on cloud computing, because the every company wants it to get retail in the market, right? So they have to respond to the market changes accordingly. As a person and as one of the resource, or as an engineer, if you are a part of any company, you should be ready with your cloud knowledge, right? And if you are not ready to adopt what is going on in the market, you will be lagging behind, right? And same with the companies. If company don't jump onto the cloud technologies, they'll be lagging behind with their competitors, right? So let's take a different example apart from cloud. Few years back, Nokia and the Android story, right? So Google's Android, right? So Google approached Nokia and they told that please use our Android in your phone, but Nokia was not ready, right? So that time Nokia was at the top and every user was using Nokia. So Nokia thought like it's not required, right? Android is nothing, right? They didn't identify need of their business, or they didn't think like the customer will demand this particular operating system in future, right? So that was a lack of knowledge by Nokia, I would say. At that particular time, they didn't understand the market and the customer behavior at particular point, right? And that's the reason they lag behind. And you know what happened to Android now? Every user is using Android, and every mobile manufacturer is manufacturing its own mobile with an Android operating system, right? So they adopted the new operating system, right, which was not existing few years back. Similarly, it's with the cloud, right? That's the reason every company should understand the business requirement now, because the cloud has a lot of potential and strength, and it will solve your problems, or what we say, make your life very easy. Yeah? And similarly, for a person who are in the technical field should know cloud computing. It's a need of era, you can say it's cloud computing era. So this is very first point, guys, and the very second point, which is most important, that why should you learn the cloud computing, is nothing but the huge job market which cloud computing has, right? So I noted down the points the Amazon and VMware last year has a cloud computing professional requirements. So this year it was very huge, right? It's around 10,000 jobs for cloud professionals, which was posted by these big giants, right? VMware and AWS. So there's a huge opportunity for you to get a job in the cloud computing and get a best job and learn the new technology, right? So that's the reason you should jump onto the cloud computing. And yeah, so average salary for the cloud computing professional is around $1,24,000. So it's very huge, guys, and it's average salary, right? So in India as well, there is a good salaries for the cloud computing architects. Okay, if you Google out, if you search out, on an average, the guys will get around between 20 to 25 lakhs as an architect, or if you are a cloud computing guy. So there is a lot of job market for cloud computing guys. So it's a good opportunity for you to jump onto the cloud computing. Okay, and the third reason is the cost effective and the capital expenditure. Okay, so if you think about the cloud expenditure, it's almost free, you can say, because you don't have to worry about the capital investment, because you don't have to worry about, if you, let's say you are starting a startup and you have to buy a server and switches and router and all that stuff, hire a system administrator, right? So you don't have to worry about that now, and within a day you just swipe your credit card and get your cloud infrastructure ready, whether you want it as a service, as a service, or as in desktop as a service, or infrastructure as a service, or a platform as a service. Anything what you want, within a day it will be ready, right? So it makes your life so easy, and you can just focus on what is your goal. Let's say you're running a startup and you want to focus on your product delivery and your customer and client. You don't have to worry about the infrastructure, right? So this is the point of view of guys who are starting their own venture. Okay, so that is the third reason you should know the cloud computing. Okay, if you're going to start your own venture. And the fourth reason is the platform compatibility, right? So it doesn't matter which technology you are learning, whether you are a Java guy, Python guy, CPP guy, everything, the coding and scripting language, if you talk about, all these guys nowadays, they are somewhere writing a code for a cloud platforms, right? They are writing REST API code and getting third-party integration with the cloud platforms, doing a cloud automation basically, right? So that's there, and it's happening. Okay, and that's the reason. Doesn't matter whether you are a cloud guy or not, but you should learn the cloud computing. Okay. The next reason for learning the cloud computing is a very most important reason, guys. You might have heard the word IoT, Internet of Things, right? If you belongs to the technical field. And one more important thing is like the devices. So every device is becoming smarter, right? The smartphone, smartwatch, and other gadgets. If you see the fitness tracker, all these gadgets, they are collecting data and putting on the cloud, right? So somewhere you are related to cloud, and that's the reason you should know. Whenever you want to fetch your data, wanted to collect something, let's say a fitness tracker, the health related information, you can access it from cloud, right? So Internet of Things, which is the next generation of cloud computing, I would say, and it's the most important, and it's the next era. I'll be coming up with videos on IoT and other cloud vendors and providers and services on the upcoming videos. Okay, so this top 5 reasons I feel, guys, that you should know the cloud computing, and that's the reason you should learn. So very first reason is the cloud business, the very second reason is the job opportunities, and the third reason is it's cost effective and capital expenditure is almost free. Fourth reason is your platform support for all the what we say, all the technical or the languages which are there. So if you are a cloud guy, or if you are not a cloud guy, and if you are a developer, if you are a tester, somewhere you are related to the cloud platform. Okay, and the fourth one, Yeah, that's the fourth one, and the fifth one is nothing but the IoT, right? So you might have started using the stuff and the gadgets. So IoT is the fifth reason that you should know the cloud computing. So guys, let me know your views on this, and you can add more points on this, because I know there are a lot of points why should you learn the cloud computing, and you can put this into the comments, and let other people should know who will be visiting this video, and they'll get a benefit out of it. And that's that. Yeah, so thank you so much guys, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe my video for cloud computing trends 2018. Thank you. Bye bye.